There have been many Supreme Court cases involving religion since Engel versus Vitale. One of the main important ones was a 1980s case in Alabama, where Alabama created a policy to satisfy the community wishes without violating the 1960s precedents and laws. The state provided that schools give a moment of silence at the beginning of the school day to facilitate prayer or meditation. So they added voluntary prayer, but they were really actually doing a prayer in school. They were leading a prayer in school, but they said it was voluntary and for meditation. And the wording of the law basically added a voluntary prayer to the prior law in the 1960s, which was struck down. So in the case Wallace versus Jaffree, 1985 ruling, the Supreme Court said this constituted an establishment of religion. It failed the Lemon test, but the court did leave open the possibility that an undefined, occasional moment of silence might pass constitutional muster. And today, the reason why I wanted to give you this is today, every day after our Pledge of Allegiance or our national anthem, we have a moment of silence. This is not for the troops or it's not for any other purpose, but this is a basically religious thing for you have a moment of silence to pray, to do anything like that. But since it's undefined, it's not construed as being a prayer or anything like that. It's not mentioned as that. And most of my students don't even know that it is for prayer and not for saluting the troops or giving thanks or anything like that. They don't know why it's just a moment of silence. But this has been allowed in later Supreme Court cases. The main required case, though, is Engel versus Vitale, and then we'll go over some other ones. But this was an important case that I just wanted to mention.